guys. What is going on in the world? Hi, everybody. I have no idea how this stream works on X. I've never done this before. This is wild. But there's a first time for everything, right? Let me just pull this up over here. Just make sure my stream on YouTube also works. I'm trying to multi-stream, but we'll see how it goes. This is crazy. So Trump officially launched a meme coin last night. TikTok is getting banned tomorrow. I think this is officially one of the craziest starts to 2025, to a new year that I've seen in a while. Let me pull up some sort of like background music, I guess. Something like that. Wow. Please make a video about Facebook ads. Sure. I'll make a video about Facebook ads. It's kind of funny though. It's hard to focus on anything else besides what's going on right now with Trump's meme coin. Yeah, I can't pull up the Twitter chats. I don't know why, but whatever. This is the first time I've ever streamed on X, so maybe it's just not gonna work too well. But I'll do this more. Love your videos. Thanks, man. Yeah, this is just crazy. I'm still kind of in disbelief. But yeah, so just to give you guys a little bit of context, last night Trump launched a meme coin, which is just wild. I think it's real, but there still hasn't really been any announcement from the administration or anything, or Trump himself. So I don't know, but it does seem real. Now, also, tomorrow is the first day where TikTok is officially going to be banned. So TikTok put out an announcement. TikTok policy. So yesterday, TikTok put out this statement on possible shutdown. They still don't want to like fully commit to the idea of a shutdown, which is optimistic, but at the same time, they kind of have to do that. Oh, wow. 124 viewers. Holy shit. Damn. Multi-streaming is the move, huh? Wow. Anyways, the statement issued today by both the Biden White House and the Department of Justice have failed to provide the necessary clarity and assurance to the service providers that are integral to maintaining TikTok's availability to over 170 million Americans. Unless the Biden administration immediately provides a definitive statement to satisfy the most critical service providers assuring non-enforcement, unfortunately, TikTok will be forced to go dark on January 19th. So that's tomorrow. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't see any sort of definitive assurance from the Biden administration happening anytime soon. Wow. Somebody asked PayPal or Stripe. Both. I think both are fine. Yes, it will be banned forever. China is not going to sell 180 million of American teen data to no one. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I think the future is so uncertain right now, especially with Trump's meme coin. I'm still like in disbelief that he launched a meme coin. Here's my take on where this is going to go, though. So I still have like a decent amount of Ethereum stuff. I think Solana has officially won like the meme coin race. Everybody's gonna look at Solana as the meme coin chain, but that doesn't mean ETH is going anywhere. I still am actually pretty bullish as an investor in Ethereum. And I think everybody piling on to the Ethereum, like in terms of hate on Ethereum, is actually in a way a good sign. There's that classic quote of be greedy when everyone's fearful, and that's kind of how I feel about Ethereum right now. Like I'm definitely a little nervous, like I'm feeling a little nervous about it based on just how much hype Solana is getting right now due to the Trump meme coin. But similarly, I feel like that's a good thing, right? Like if I'm starting to feel a little bit fearful of Ethereum despite nothing really changing, as far as like the Ethereum blockchain, like there's really no like super negative news about it, then I feel like it's actually a good sign, right? Who knows? Maybe I'm coping. I definitely am coping, but we'll see what happens. Solana is definitely mooning right now. Let's see. Solana price. I'm trying to make this dark mode. How do I do that? Surely there's a way to make this dark mode. Boom. I'll move the chat here to somewhere else. I don't know where's a good place for the chat, but yeah, 122 billion market cap. Solana is at 151 or $251 per coin. I mean, this chart looks great. So it broke all-time highs apparently. Oh yeah, so in India, TikTok's already been banned. Yeah, unfortunately, so it seems like the ban on TikTok is happening. It doesn't seem like it's going to get reverted by tomorrow, which is pretty insane. And I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I do think a lot of people were joking around and trying to switch over to platforms like Rednote, and they did. But what I'm seeing now is a lot of people saying, you know what, fine, we'll go to Instagram and start browsing Reels. So, you know, I think it's actually an amazing opportunity for Meta and people running Meta ads. I think this is the perfect opportunity for Meta to really dial in their shops. Like if they can dial in their shops, oh man, they have such a tremendous opportunity right now in the e-commerce world. But if you're new to e-com, you know that Meta shops are trash. They're absolute trash. But if TikTok gets banned, which it is looking like very likely, then there's going to be a huge influx to Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, and maybe even potentially Snapchat content, like Snapchat spotlights. So, you know, you guys probably follow me for e-commerce related content, and that's still my main focus. Like when I look at this stuff with Trump, and it's actually like an extra reminder to stay focused, at least for me. It's kind of funny to talk about. It's fun to watch, but it's like, it's a reminder that like staying focused is so valuable, especially in today's day and age. There's literally every day something new is happening that's kind of trying to divert your focus. So I'm still really bullish on e-commerce. I'm still bullish on crypto. Obviously, there's a new crypto meme coin president. but yeah, we'll see. I don't know. Everything seems very uncertain right now. And uncertainty causes a lot of volatility. So TikTok is banned. Tomorrow is the first day of the TikTok ban. TikTok will be off Apple and Google Play midnight tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's the last day to go on TikTok. So yeah, man, it's just crazy. They won't risk fine. 5,000 per user per day. I didn't hear that. That's crazy. Insane stuff going down. Let me just make sure my stream is working on YouTube. I'm live streaming on both platforms right now. I'm on YouTube and I'm on X, which is pretty cool. And we're at 212 live viewers. That's pretty awesome, actually. Welcome, everybody. I'm going to be doing this a lot more often, so happy to have you guys here. Do you think the future of ecom looks bright? I do. I mean, I'm kind of a delusional optimist in a lot of times, but just based on my experience, like I've been in e-commerce for like 6, 7 years, and every single time there's a huge change that everybody's super scared about. Like this is a great example, sort of like a black swan event in the ecom world. There's always a bright side, and in hindsight it actually makes things better. So that's how I feel about this. Like, yes, I'm definitely nervous about it. I have a lot of friends that make a full-time income off of TikTok. I have brands that I'm a co-founder in that do very well on TikTok, and co-owner in. So it definitely sucks. But Amazon's still around, Shopify's still around, Meta's still around. So as long as those three things are around, I think if anything, this is gonna like siphon a lot of buyers from TikTok to Instagram and Amazon and Shopify. So I think the future is definitely looking bright. I think if Trump can really boost the economy like he says he will, which I believe he will because he's surrounded himself with a lot of really intelligent entrepreneurial people. There's no reason why ecom should suffer. I think it's the complete opposite. I think we're going into like an ecom renaissance of sorts. And I think it's kind of the same with crypto. I'm much more experienced in e-commerce than in crypto, but I have been paying attention to the crypto space for, since like 2019. So I think this meme coin is definitely like a sign of the times. I don't know how to feel about it still. I think, I tried to dissect it in my mind last night because I saw when it dropped and I was like, oh my gosh, I have like a lot of money on Ethereum. So to me, my first sign was like, oh man, he launched on Solana. It's over for Ethereum. But then I started to think about, okay, like, rationally, like, okay, how will this actually affect, like, what's the bad side of this, right? Like, the good news here, this is good and bad news. The good news is Trump is like fully on board with crypto, right? He literally launched a meme coin. Two, a ton of normal people that previously were not involved in crypto are now going to be joining crypto, right? And getting involved and onboarded. And also, yeah, meme coins are validated as well. So the thing about it is, I think, although this is on Solana, right, now I see this kind of solidifies Solana as like the meme coin chain. You could say maybe even like the casino chain. There's literally like 40,000 coins launched on Solana every single day. So the staying power of meme coins is kind of shifty on Solana. But with this one, I think it will stand the test of time. So there's a lot of good potential things, right? And then when I started to think about what's bad, well, first of all, I don't know, man. I don't think it's like a good thing for the president to be doing this. I don't think it's a good look at all. And it could be bad for Ethereum, just because so many more people are going to be using Solana. But that's really the only bad thing I can think of personally. Maybe I'm naive, but those things don't make me that much less bullish on Ethereum. Damn, the chat is kind of running right now. I'm not going to lie. You guys are very active. This is pretty cool. But let me just make sure that I can answer you guys' questions. I have not been able to get X chat to start going. I forgot my password. Let me try to troubleshoot this while I answer some of your YouTube questions here, because we are on YouTube too. So yeah, let me go. I'll start answering some questions here. I think e-com will never be saturated. What's your thoughts on that? Yeah, man, I agree. I think e-commerce is, the definition of e-commerce is online transactions, right? And the world is increasingly becoming more and more digital. So I totally agree. I think e-commerce is only going to continue to grow. And that's it, So I think it's a great industry to be in. I think it's a great place for an entrepreneur to build. One thing bad about Solana is outages. True, very true. So Solana does have outages, which is very concerning, of course. So here's the thing, though. It's not one or the other. Solana and Ethereum have both been around for a decent amount of time. And I don't think just because Solana is onboarding a ton of meme coin enthusiasts, it's a bad thing for Ethereum. I think, if anything, it's kind of a good thing for Ethereum. It keeps Ethereum as like the premium chain. That's how I view it. So I'm feeling a lot less nervous now about the future of Ethereum based on that. And that doesn't mean Solana is not, like, Solana is definitely a great trade, based on these news and based on the activity that we're seeing. But you kind of also saw that as soon as this launched, everybody pulled their liquidity out of their other meme coins to go into this one. So like the staying power of meme coins on Solana is definitely more fickle, which, it requires a lot more, I guess you got to be more careful, basically. My entire freaking business will sink tomorrow, man. I'm sorry, bro. That's really unfortunate. I do feel terrible for the people that are gonna lose their entire jobs from TikTok. That's really awful, and I think that's a good reason for Trump to like revert the ban as soon as possible, which I think is certainly likely. But at the same time, I just feel like there's so many things on that man's list that I don't know how much of a priority TikTok is gonna get. I think ETH should at least go to 5K. Me too. I think we just got to be patient. I think it's just a matter of patience. Right now, a lot of people are scared in the Ethereum ecosystem, which is, by some of the legendary trading standards, a good time to buy. And yeah. So let's see more questions. Do you think there will be a new app that will replace TikTok? I think that would be really cool. I think somebody should think of a new app to replace TikTok. I'm actually very surprised that there isn't. That's such a gap in the market. But I think people will just go to the other social medias, right? Like they're gonna go to Instagram Reels, they're gonna go to YouTube Shorts. So as much as people want to resist going to Instagram, they're gonna do it. People are bored and they want to satisfy their boredom with doom scrolling. Welcome everybody. We got 296 viewers live right now collectively from X and YouTube. Hopefully YouTube shops become more of a thing. Totally. I think they will. I think YouTube shops are definitely on the come up. I think it's just a matter of time before they get really big. This girl right here, Liv Boyery, just said something pretty interesting and a good case and argument for the continuous adoption of e-commerce. She went to a physical store and they refused to give a receipt unless she got a phone number. That's crazy. I've actually seen that before too. It's a pretty clever way to get SMS marketing going for physical store locations, but it's obviously pretty scummy to do. So, there's just so many reasons why e-commerce is going to continue to go up. I think Mark spent more than 100 mil to the lobbyist to lobby the ban on TikTok Plus. Maybe. He might have. We'll never know. But I don't think so. I think he's kind of a proponent for free speech. At least he says he is now. So I don't think so, man. How much do you think Trump will go up Monday? By the way, I'm a shop creator. Did 25K commissions last month. Trump for sure going to save TikTok, in my opinion. I think so too. I just don't know how fast he's going to do it because he's just got a lot on his plate, most likely. But hey, we'll see, man. These guys move quick, so maybe by next week it'll be saved. I hope it is. I really don't think TikTok should be getting banned. I know a lot of people want it to get banned. There's a lot of brain rot that comes with it. There's a lot of national security risks with the data. But I think, there's a little bit of accountability here on each person that uses the app that we should consider. Yeah, there's a lot of brain rot content, but there's also amazing content on there too. There's great content creators, great education. It's, oh, we got an X comment here. So I guess X is working. Twitter or X. I mean, I'm trying to call it X more, but I still just like call it Twitter. It's just habit. There's not really much. I'm just really used to calling it that. TikTok is incorporated in the Cayman Islands and HQ in Singapore. It is not legal, U.S. legal person. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, I've actually heard that TikTok is banned in China too. Is that true? If anybody from China is here on the stream, like, let me know. I'm really curious to know. But hey, I'll tell you this, for whatever it's worth, my mission remains the same. I'm building e-com stores, I'm building e-com businesses, and I'm still investing in crypto, but I'm mainly investing in my own businesses. I think it's the wisest thing you can do with your money. Put it into things that you have full control over. There's always a risk with every business. If you invested all your money into a TikTok shop, for example, that was a big risk, and we'll see what happens. And I'm a part of that too. So I'll definitely be feeling the effects of the TikTok ban potentially, but I've always been a big fan of Meta ads. I've always thought that Meta ads is the best advertising platform. I'm from Taiwan. TikTok is not banned in China. It has a different version and political agenda. Oh, very interesting. Thanks for your insight. I've seen all your YouTube videos. Keep it up. Oh, man, that's awesome. Well, thank you. I appreciate you tuning in. We're definitely going to be streaming more. I think streaming is the ultimate form of content creation. And if any of you watching you understand streaming culture, I would love for you to hit me up, and if you're an editor as well, to start clipping my streams. That's my goal for this year, is to start making content through streaming. That's one of my personal goals, and I'm doing it, right? So I've achieved that goal. I finally got myself to do it. I won't be selling physical products anymore due to Trump's tariffs. Well, we'll see what happens with the tariffs, there's a lot of uncertainty right now. But yeah, either way, there's tons of products you can sell. You can also put in some extra effort to make deals with U.S. manufacturers, U.S. producers. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the tariffs. I don't really know. But this thing is really not going anywhere, huh? Wow. But Taiwan is a different country from China, true. So yeah, I'm curious to know how many people from X can actually comment. This is actually kind of true. Trump just pulled the ultimate chess move. Apparently nobody knew Trump was dropping. He essentially gathered everyone of significance in the crypto world into a room and launched a coin without them just to prove he doesn't need them. That's kind of an interesting take. Oh, so President-elect Trump to grant TikTok 90-day extension from ban. Interesting. Well, he's going in on... So it might just be banned for one day. That could be awesome. So we'll see what happens. Ooh. This happens so much. People take credit for other people's work. It's not good. I think Elon Musk will buy TikTok. Dude, that would be very interesting. Oh, I see another comment from X. I think all of us can comment. Nice. Can we use your videos for clipping? Yeah, please do. Please do use my videos for clipping. Um, I'm happy to have people do that. That's not a problem with me at all. I did want to watch some content. I definitely want to do some React streams because I have such a good list of videos that I've been wanting to watch. And I think it would be perfect to watch it with some of you guys and get some commentary in there. It'd be fun. So I'm actually really happy to see that X is a great place to stream. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect to get 376 viewers today. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. This is really cool. I'm trying to see like the difference between YouTube and X. It definitely seems like most people are here from X, which is wild. Nothing is getting banned even for one day. It just won't be new downloads for a few days. We'll see. Yeah. I hope not. $47.8 billion is the price for the U.S. operations. Where did you hear about that? That's kind of crazy. That's a great deal. TikTok is so powerful, so I think that's a fair price. I think that's cheap. I'm trying to think. Yeah, wow. Interesting. Yeah. This is definitely the most interesting year. It's going to be really, really wild. That's for sure. You should join the School of Mentors by James. I met lots of successful people and it's worth the price. Oh, yeah, you're saying this guy?
Did you decide to pursue a... Excuse me, sir.
School of Mentors. Interesting. I mean, yeah, I might check it out. I'm starting a YouTube channel. This ban will be good for me. Yeah, there you go. Trump will never ban TikTok because Trump has a TikTok account with over 9 million and he inspired young people to vote for him. That's true. I don't think he will ban TikTok, but I think that the TikTok ban was already passed and tomorrow is the last day. There's been like Biden is still president until tomorrow. And hopefully Monday, as soon as Trump gets inaugurated, he will revert the ban. I don't know. We'll see though. It's possible that he does not, and then we're just screwed. Yeah, I think some of the people that are feeling the worst about this Trump meme coin is the people that saw it and thought it was a scam and did not buy, but could have bought. This is what's crazy right now. These are the top apps in the US. How ridiculous is this? It's Red Note, which is just, China's Instagram. And then Moonshot is in here, which is a crypto meme coin trading application. It's just crazy. I don't know. Is Biden still alive? Good question. Hey, brother, I'm your big fan. Thank you for your information about ecom. You're welcome, man. Thanks for tuning in and following along. Did you buy this Trump coin, Ari? No, I didn't. I didn't buy Trump coin. I just saw it, and I saw people talking about it. I kind of want to watch this video real quick. See if there's any good info in it. So I'll pause this. Asking Dubai billionaires how they got rich. I'm kind of curious. I want to see how these people got rich. This video is popping off right now.
Sir, question for you. Is this your yacht?
Yeah.
And what line of business are you in out here in the UAE?
I have multiple businesses.
Multiple companies? How many?
8.
What was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
I would say almost $5 billion.
$5 billion.
$5 billion a year?
For those that don't know, what industry did
Goddamn.
you decide to pursue a career in?
Yeah, I was the world's first billionaire from medical marijuana from cannabis.
Actually?
Yes, actually.
So you're a billionaire.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah.
Is this your Rolls Royce?
It is one of my Rolls Royce. Why?
You said this is one of your Rolls Royces?
One of my Rolls Royce.
How many Rolls Royces do you have?
I have 6 Rolls Royces.
What was the most amount of money
That's
that you
crazy
made in a
to me.
single year?
10 billion dirhams.
Are you a billionaire?
I suppose I am a billionaire, yes.
You're a billionaire.
Yeah.
How can somebody own a yacht in today's world?
That's the funny thing. Most people that are billionaires, like, are billionaires on paper. So they don't even really know if they're a billionaire, it seems like. But that's just crazy. I'm interested to see all the different businesses here. Somebody said medical marijuana. A medical marijuana billionaire? That's crazy.
Guys, we just landed in one of the wealthiest cities in the entire world. We are in Dubai, and today I'm going to be going all over the wealthiest parts of the city to interview millionaires and billionaires to figure out how they created their wealth out here and how you can do the exact same thing going into 2025. So with that being said, let's get this video on the way.
I've never been to Dubai. Have you guys been to Dubai? It looks beautiful.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Ferrari?
Yeah, I hope so.
And what line of business are you in out here in Dubai?
Not in the UAE, but in Europe, I'm in the cannabis industry.
Cannabis?
Yeah, cannabis, correct. Yeah, I was the world's first billionaire from medical marijuana from cannabis.
Actually?
Yes, actually.
So you're a billionaire.
Yes, I hope so. Yeah.
I go all over the world interviewing the most successful business owners, the richest people in the world. Could we get one quick minute with you real quick?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Is that okay?
As long as it's a minute.
How long have you been an entrepreneur for?
Since I can remember, since I was a little kid.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was always on the hustle, yeah.
As a billionaire, what was the best financial advice that you ever received throughout your career?
Well, it was from my father. My father said, listen, if you can earn £10, risk it to earn £20 because you know you can always earn £10 again.
So in other words, take the risk or lose the chance.
There you go. 100.
That's pretty relevant now with the Trump meme coin. If you got $10, you can turn it into $20 with Trump coin. Trends are the best way to make money still, it seems. Yeah, riding trends, surfing trends is definitely a great way to make money. Whether it's with crypto, whether it's with e-com, whether it's with any other investment, it's definitely a great way to make money, it seems.
Did you take a lot of risks throughout your career?
Listen, too many for my liking, correct,
What
yeah.
was the biggest risk you took throughout your career?
Getting into the cannabis business because it wasn't something that I knew anything about. I was in the nightclub industry before that, and it was just, I don't know, it just kind of made sense to move into the industry. But yeah, it was a big risk for me. But you know, he who dares wins.
What was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
Just over a billion euros a year.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
Have
billion
you ever been broke
euros?
before?
Yeah, several times, yeah.
Yeah.
Several times, yeah. Not even too long ago, maybe 10 years ago, I was in Cyprus, there was a banking crisis, and I lost all my money in the banks there.
What's a lesson about money that banks don't want people to know?
Whoa, that's kind of scary that you could just lose all your money while it's in the bank, like not even risking it. So that's actually something pretty interesting and a good use case for crypto. Again, I think in the US, there's FDIC insurance, which protects you up to $250K. But beyond that, if the bank goes bust, you're losing your money, man. It's pretty crazy to think about.
No.
That your money doesn't belong to you when you put it in the bank.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Break that down.
Well, it doesn't belong to you. When you put the money into their bank, you're investing in them, and they pay your money back as an interest.
And did you go to college?
And no, I was expelled from school when I was 13 years old.
You never went back?
Never went back, no. No,
Yeah?
never.
But
No.
you ended up making more than 99.9% of business professors ever will. So what's a lesson about business you'd give to somebody that they will not learn in university?
Give me a friend and I'll tell you who you are. Birds of a feather flock together.
Break that one down for people out there.
Just you are the company that you keep, so be careful of the company that
True.
you keep. You know, you can't fly like a swan when you're surrounded by turkeys.
So in other words, the people you surround yourself with is extremely important.
100%, yes.
Yeah.
If you're around 5 drunks, you'll be the 6th drunk. If you're around 5 billionaires, you'll be the 6th billionaire.
Right.
Your company you keep is very important, yes.
What do billionaires do differently from...
That's such a good point. I mean, it's such obvious advice, but it's so true. And that's one cool thing about the online world. You know, you can surround yourself with whoever you want. You know, you don't have to subject yourself to hanging out with people that you don't think are going to help you advance in life just because that's who's around you. You can just go online and hang out with people that are where you want to be or in the same level or trying to grind. That's pretty cool. The online world is definitely filled with opportunities, and that's one really good one. Just literally surrounding yourself with people that are trying to achieve more like you are.
Are millionaires. What do you notice about yourself and the other billionaires? What do you guys do
We don't
differently?
work for money, we work for success. It's not a monetary thing, it's a success thing. We work for success, not the money.
Right. If you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
100%. You could strip me naked, leave me in Mongolia, I'd drive back in a 5 Series BM.
As a billionaire, what's your best negotiation advice for anybody in business?
Negotiate.
What's that?
I don't negotiate.
What do you mean?
I don't negotiate. That's my best advice. We don't negotiate. That's the difference.
What does that mean?
My way or the highway. We're relentless.
Yeah.
Yeah, relentless.
So
Yeah.
you're willing to walk away from a deal?
I'm willing to walk away from a deal if it doesn't suit me. Correct. There is no negotiation, Jack. My
what's-
terms. Listen, you hold no prisoners when it's business. That's the point, isn't it?
Right. You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much
My
for your
brother.
time.
See you soon.
Awesome.
Take care.
Guys, we just interviewed the world's first cannabis billionaire out here in Dubai. And
That's
he just dropped
crazy.
some straight gems for you all. But my favorite part of that entire interview was when I asked him his best negotiation advice as a billionaire, and he said he doesn't negotiate. At the end of the day, when you create that kind of leverage, there is no need to negotiate. Like he said, it's his way or
True.
the highway. Great interview out here in Dubai.
The best negotiation is no negotiation at all. That's good advice, you know? Put yourself in a position where you don't need to negotiate. Good morning, everybody, by the way. 415 viewers. That's pretty cool. Welcome, everyone. We were talking about the Trump meme coin and then the TikTok ban, and now we're just watching a little bit of cool content out here, asking Dubai billionaires how they got rich. This is pretty interesting so
We
far.
got to keep this video going and go get another one out here, you guys. Come on, let's go. All right, you guys. So we are at our next destination, the Dubai Harbor, where there's multi-million-dollar yachts. All
Dubai just looks like you'd just be squinting all day. That's how it looks like to me. Like you'd just be squinting all day from how bright it looks. It looks really cool though.
behind us right here. We're gonna be walking around. We're gonna see if we can get in, because there's a lot of people out here. Some people just cleaning their yachts, some people just hanging out on them. We're gonna see if we can talk to some people who own these things, figure out what they did and how you can copy their blueprints to do the exact same thing. But let's go see what they have to say. Come on. All right, you guys, we were able to get into the harbor. There's some people out on the yachts. We're gonna go up and see if we can talk to them, figure out if they own these things and if we can get some advice for you guys on how they were able to own multi-million-dollar yachts. Excuse me, sir. Sir, question for you. Is this your yacht?
Yeah.
And what line of business are you in out here in the UAE?
I have multiple businesses.
Multiple companies? How many?
8.
You own 8 businesses? How long have you been an entrepreneur for?
22 years now.
22 years?
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
go all over. What's that?
Started early.
You started early. How old are you now?
20,
Yeah.
40,
What was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
69.
69 million? And could we interview you real quick?
Yeah, come on.
Awesome. On the yacht?
Yeah, please, but take the shoes off.
All right, man. How did you scale from a $10 million business to a $69 million company? How did you go from 7 to 8 figures?
So it was 2020. We had COVID. You know, I'm coming from a family of healthcare workers. My mom and father are doctors. And COVID hit in Germany. Our whole business crashed. So we pivoted to medical supplies. We had 10 years of operational
Trends. This is what you guys were talking about right here. Interesting.
knowledge in China. So we imported a lot of products, masks, healthcare kits for doctors, nurses, and hospitals. And we scaled to 69 million over a year. So we 5x
So
the business before.
COVID destroyed most people's businesses, but
We had to pivot. You know, our business plummeted. Nobody was buying promotional products. All the exhibitions were closed, so we had to find a way. So we had to adapt it. We went to direct sales. We called all the hospitals. They were happy that we could actually provide products. So this is how we grow the business. And since then, our core business, promotional products, has been 2x to $35 million now.
were you a good salesman?
I think I'm a natural born seller. I started selling insurance when I was 16,
Yeah.
and then I, worked as a bartender through my university and started a business. I never worked for someone else beside the bar business for working for $5.
That's what I've seen lately. A lot of people are getting into insurance sales. I know it's kind of random, but I've been seeing a lot of people in the make money online space, like promoting sales, insurance sales specifically. It's kind of interesting. All these e-commerce, all these online make money online ventures are booming, it seems. Which, by the way, if any of you guys do insurance or you have an insurance company of any kind, hit me up to get you leads. We work with a mortgage insurance company at Akemi with our media buyers and ad makers and designers, and we do really well with them. So I'm trying to get more partnerships like that. Let's see. Dubai means family life, and it's cool though, I guess. Let's just continue here.
an hour. Selling is key. Selling was key before, selling is key today, and selling is going to be key in the future. With selling, you solve all the problems in the world.
Give me your secret to sales.
Secret to selling is asking so many questions that the customer would be stupid to not buy afterwards.
What's the most underrated question somebody could ask to close the deal?
I would actually say, what did you like most of my presentation? And then he starts talking. And then you dig deeper and ask, okay, what else? And you keep asking questions till there's no objection handling at the end. And you can ask, okay, 80% of our customers usually pay with credit card X, Y, Z. Which payment method would you choose?
And you make it easy for them to pay.
Make it easy, always. But we also give line of credits and invoicing, so it's even more easy. You don't have to hand in a credit card. But I think at the end, if the need is clear and demand is clear and all the objection handling are done through nice questioning, building relation, building trust, you hook them in.
What was the #1 book that changed your life?
I can tell you. I was 18. My first mentor gave it to me. It was Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill. But here's
that's a classic.
90% in your mind and 10% financially.
So mindset's very important.
No mindset, no financial freedom.
Do you believe in God?
It turns out that I'm starting to believe more in God.
Why is that?
Faith and hope is always the last resort of humanity. If you don't have hope at the end, what do you have? And not believing in yourself is the most selfish thing that you can do.
That's
Even
deep.
if you don't do it in the moment, speak good to yourself because your subconscious mind will reflect it. Because your brain only does what you tell him to do. Even if you feel bad, tell him you're good. Tell him you're healthy. And everything is going to change. Your mind will follow your words.
You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for your time, and I appreciate you. All right, you guys. So the first shot we went.
That was really interesting advice. It's funny how the simple things are like so pivotal. It's just mindset is everything. It's like people don't want to hear that, but it is the truth in a lot of ways.
Interview. That was a $69 million entrepreneur. But my biggest takeaway from that interview came towards the end when he started talking about 90% of this game of entrepreneurship, you guys, is all about the mindset. And I've learned from interviewing the most successful, the ultra wealthiest people on the entire planet, that that's what makes them successful, you guys. Remember this right here. Believing that you can is way more profitable than believing that you can't. Great interview out here down in the Dubai Harbor. We got to keep this video rolling and go get another one out here. Come on, you guys, let's go. Excuse me, sir. Sir, is this your Rolls Royce?
It is one of my Rolls Royce. Why?
You said this is
One of my Rolls Royces.
How many Rolls Royces?
That's
do
a
you have?
flex.
How many Rolls do you have?
I have 6 Rolls Royces.
Are you a business owner?
Yeah, I'm a business owner.
In what industry?
Real estate industry.
What was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
10 billion dirhams.
Are you a billionaire?
I suppose I'm a billionaire, yes.
You're a billionaire.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's your name?
My name is Rizwan Sajan.
Do you have to come from a lot of money to become a billionaire, or can you make it all just from pure grind and work ethic?
Absolutely no. You don't have to have a lot of money to become a billionaire. In fact, if you look at it, 85% of the people who are billionaires are the first generation billionaires. That means they didn't have the money and they have made it to billionaire. Only 15 or 20% goes into the second generation. So for you to make money, you don't need to have money. You can make it on your own, provided you have proper ideas, proper work culture, and some special innovative things which you want to do, you can be a billionaire.
And how are you creating wealth in real estate? Let's say they're starting to make and save some good money. They want to start making some plays in real estate. How can somebody start creating wealth in real estate today?
So if you don't have money and you want to start real estate business and want to make it big, start with the brokerage business. Today in Dubai, you get 5% commission in the brokerage. So that money is huge. For example, if you say 10 million dirhams property you have sold, you make $500,000 dirhams. Start with a brokerage and then become a developer.
If you lost everything tomorrow, could you make it all back?
I think I can make it all back. If you put me in the African jungle also, I'll make also there. I will sell the property to the animals over there.
Yeah. he said he would sell property to animals. I love that. So you're a good salesman then?
I think I'm a very, very good salesman.
Why do a lot of people struggle with sales in today's world?
I think they need to understand salesmanship is a quality. It's not that everybody can become a salesperson. It's an inborn quality. Either you are a good salesman or you're not a
Hey, that's what the previous guy said too. He said he was a natural born salesman, or that's what he thought. So, wow, interesting. I doubt it's a coincidence that they both think that.
I see a lot of my sales staff struggle when they pitch to the customer. I know that they're not pitching correctly. This is not the way. First of all, to become a good salesman, you need to understand what is the customer's requirement. Properly listen to him, what money he has. He wants to buy a luxury or he wants to buy an affordable. If he wants to buy a luxury, offer him a good luxury project. Take him to the proper place. Explain him the benefits of this. What is the ROI he will get? How much fast he can make his money? How much fast he can double his money? Understand, make him proper. He will buy from you.
That was a sales masterclass. class.
Absolutely.
But you also got to know how to sell yourself as well, because a lot of people, they say people buy from people they like.
People buy only from people they like. 100% I agree to this. Who do people buy from? People who are able to explain what exactly the buyer wants. If you are going to pitch something which buyer doesn't want and you tell him, no, buy this, and he wants to buy that, he'll never buy from you.
Right. You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank
you so
you.
much for your time. I
That
appreciate
was
it.
really good advice.
Guys, this video has been insane, and we're on our way to go get our next interview right now. But I want to take a quick moment to let you guys know a very important, a very special announcement. So a couple months ago, I launched and built one of the biggest, one of the greatest entrepreneur communities in the entire world. And you can join this community today.
I'm thinking
for
about
free.
it.
Inside of this community, every single week, I host live calls with the biggest business owners in the world, even billionaires, where they come in on these calls and directly mentor all of our members, where they teach them skills like how to sell, how to market, how to negotiate, how to start and scale a business, how to invest and make your money work for you. For example, we had Todd Napola, who owns over $500 million worth of real estate. He taught our community how to invest in real estate without having any money to your name. Or how about Stephen Klubeck, who sold his company to Hilton for $2.2 billion.
Dang.
He taught our community how to sell and how to negotiate like a billionaire. You guys,
All
the
right,
only
all right,
shortage
I'm
of
sold.
success in today's
I'm
world
buying this.
Isn't having rich parents, it isn't luck, it isn't even hard work. It's mentorship. It's finding the people that are in the exact same places that you want to be and learning everything you possibly can from them. So once again, if you want to join the community today for free, all you have to do is go down to the link in the description of this video and join the School of Mentors. I can't wait to see you on the inside of the community. It's going to be incredible. But with that being said, let's get back to the video. Who am I here with today?
Mohammed Bingati,
And for those that don't know, what industry did you decide to pursue a career in?
real estate.
How long have you been in the business for?
Is that a rotating car in the back? That's crazy. That is insane.
16 years, 17.
And what are you doing in real estate?
Property developer. We're the guys behind the first Bugatti residences in the world, the first Mercedes-Benz residences in the world, and the first Jacob & Co residences in the world.
What was the most amount of money that you've made in a single year?
I would say almost $5 billion.
$5 billion.
Wow, this is crazy. Like, real estate development is quite the industry, huh?
How did you scale out to a multi-billion-dollar business?
Master the art of sales and marketing. Sales and marketing. It's everything. Yeah, so you got to focus on having a solid sales team, a solid marketing strategy, and then I would say equally as important is focus on your product. Make sure that you develop your product to speak for itself.
What's a hack for marketing that you could give to a business owner right now?
I mean, I could tell you the strategy I followed. So I always wanted to be omnipresent. So that's what you want through marketing. You want omnipresence. You want to be everywhere at every time and be known by everyone. And the way I did that with not so much resources in the beginning was to make the product market itself. How did I do that? I built this very specific architectural DNA or language that was used consistently across all the buildings. So in a sense, the buildings were the billboards. I didn't pay money for billboards. People would look at the building, realize the architecture, and know this is a Bingati product, let's say. And that's how the marketing started from day one without spending any money on the marketing. So it was more that the product itself
That's
spoke.
kind of like Tesla. Tesla makes cars that are so unique that they speak for themselves, and they have a design language that's pretty congruent and unique. I guess he just applied it to buildings, and buildings are pretty expensive, so that's a pretty high AOV.
Spoke for itself, and you see this in the car industry. For example, if you look at a Bugatti, you can tell it's a Bugatti without being told it's a Bugatti. So that was sort of the strategy that I followed. The product market itself, and then obviously you develop other strategies. You build a team. I'm very big on digital marketing personally. I believe it's the best marketing strategy that exists right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not so big on traditional techniques.
You brought up how you've been in the business for 16, 17 years. A lot of entrepreneurs, they get shiny object syndrome. They want to diversify, jump from industry to industry. How important was it for you learning how to focus on one thing and stay in that game?
It was indispensable. I think it was the most valuable lesson I learned, to focus on one core and expand in that. I mean, in my opinion, that's how a lot of wealthy people make their wealth. I think one of the mistakes I made was diversifying into different sectors and not focusing on one core. Because I think you can diversify within the core itself. To give you an example, you could do luxury real estate, you could do mid-market real estate, you could do lower end real estate. You could do so many different product lines within the same core and achieve scale, let's say, in your business. So that's the lesson I learned.
So in other words, vertical integration.
Absolutely, vertical
Ooh,
integration.
vertical
Once upon a time,
integration.
I did real estate, I did restaurants, I did juice factory, I did so many different businesses, and then I learned that focusing on one and scaling that into a monster was the way that worked for me.
Do you believe in God?
Of course,
How important has faith been for you throughout your career?
everything.
Everything.
I've seen miracles in my life. I believe it was all from God.
Actually, yeah.
100%.
Any advice to somebody trying to build and grow that relationship with God?
I mean, I was in a place in my life one day where I thought I lost it all and there was no solution for me. And I asked God for a miracle. I told him, it's now out of my hands and in your hands, and miracles came.
Let go and let God.
Absolutely.
I love it. You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your
Thank
time,
you.
sir.
That's a wrap on today's video.
That was
guys.
cool.
Dubai, it's got to be the craziest city that we've ever filmed in. But I need you guys to like and subscribe for amazing content we've got coming very, very soon. And if you're not a member, you guys need to join my private.
That was real solid.
The School of Mentors by going to the link down in the description of this video. Because every week you guys have the ability to connect with and ask your questions directly to the millionaires and the billionaires that I interview about how you can start and scale your business. Get out of that 9-to-5. Take those first leaps to becoming a real entrepreneur. If you're an existing business owner, how to scale, how to sell, how to market your product. This is the lowest you will ever be able to get in. So to join, as I said, go to the link down in the description of this video. I can't wait to see you on the inside of our community, the School of Mentors.
Wow.
But with that being said, I'll see you in the next video. So right now,
That was really, really good. I'm not going to lie. That was amazing. I might have to join this. But yeah, guys, I appreciate every single one of you joining. 471 live viewers is no joke. X, I guess, is a great place to stream. I would have never known had I not tried it. So I'll be doing this a lot more. I really enjoyed this, and I hope that you guys did too. If you are an editor out there that understands streaming and that kind of culture, hit me up. I want to start making videos out of my videos or out of my streams. I think that's the ultimate way for me to make content. Arab has money, but they don't want to be famous. True. I've never heard of any of those guys, but they are quite wealthy, and they're all pretty much in real estate development, it seems. So great industry to be in, but probably not easy to get in. Wow. Okay. So appreciate everybody joining. I'm going to cut the stream now. This was really good. You guys are the best, and I'll see you guys soon. This week, I'll be streaming more. We'll see what happens with the TikTok ban. We'll see what happens with Trump coin and the inauguration.